Welcome back to Singer Dad Reacts. My name is Josh, and a special welcome to all of you Diana Ankudinova. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I've been trying to work on that and pronounce it correctly. Hopefully all of you fans out there are ready for some more reactions. I am moving to the next, the super competition that she was in. This would be when she was 15. And the first song from that, from what I have learned, is called Blizzard. And so I have the lyrics up for that. And the lyrics go like this. Winter roams at the door, out there around, strews the land with the snow all day and night. Snow looks too much bright, silence destroys. I can't sleep anymore in such a void house. Blizzard, cover my house with white blanket of snow. Somewhere you're getting sleepy, somewhere but not with me. February roams gently, somewhere around, and he can't just as I find peace and sleep. You are somewhere afar, in the middle of nowhere. You will not understand, never know about my love. Blizzard, cover my house with white blanket of snow. Somewhere you're getting sleepy, somewhere but not with me. Blizzards twirling adjacent, winter roams very calm. Do you hear how I'm freezing? Lacking in you again. It's kind of cool. So it's just basically like personifying snow as this like almost like a friend or a neighbor type thing, right? That's what it seems like to me. You look too bright. You're getting sleepy, but not with me. You will not understand. You won't understand, about my love. So it's kind of this contrast between the snow is bright, but the person's heart right now is not bright. Maybe. The winter is very calm, but I'm freezing, so it's kind of this contrasting. Sleepy, but not with me. You will never know about my love, right? So it's kind of far off and doesn't really not connected and doesn't understand this person's heart. Yeah, so that's my take on it. We'll see how accurate my lyrics are with the subtitles when they show up here. I did use Lyric Translate. That's the main one that was recommended to me by many of you. I haven't found a better source for lyric translation. So if you have any ideas or thoughts or suggestions on that, feel free to put those down in the comments. But that's my take on it based on what I can see here in the lyrics. So without further ado, while I'm starting this up, if you haven't already, if you could please subscribe, click on the notification bell for my channel. I would appreciate that. Your support means a lot. And I always look forward to, getting new subscribers and comments from each of you. And there are many of you that come back and view a lot of my different reactions and really provide kind comments and are very faithful followers and subscribers, and I appreciate that. And I always look forward to hearing from you and all of you out there, really, as far as your constructive comments. And there are always going to be the trolls that are out there, and those kind of come, and I've learned to kind of deal with them as well. But I have to say a majority of you have been very kind, and even if you give me constructive feedback, I'm open to that, right? I'm always trying to look for new ways to improve my channel, improve my reactions, and make them better for all of you. That's really part of why I do this, is for all of you, and to allow music to bring us all together, right? You probably noticed from my video that I have this new video that I show at the beginning and the end of my reactions now, and it says music connects all of us. And that's just the way I feel. Music is that universal power that can lift all of us and inspire us and help us and connect us through the love that we all feel for each other. And I hope that through my channel that can happen for all of you. That's one of my goals. So again, thank you for your support. And let's see what Deanna's got for us here. That's cool. With all the lights coming down like it's snow. Wow.
Где-то там, за окном, ходит зима. Сеет снег, белый снег, ночью и днем. И меня тишиной сводит с ума. И опять не уснуть в доме пустом. Тихо, саваном белым вьюга, дом мой укрой.
I'm noticing, because if you'll recall, the last reaction I had was Tomorrow Is a Lie. I think it was the finale song for the year before, when she sang in that competition. So this is I don't know if it's a year later. It's probably not quite a year. It's probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 months probably. You guys can put it down in the comments. But I can already kind of hear, just in the maturity of her voice, that there's some of that going on, that she's continuing to work on it. And you can hear more resonance and more fullness to her sound right now, and control. So that's really cool. Especially like at the very beginning there, where she came in really quiet. Sometimes, if you're not a singer, you may not understand, but singing quiet and really kind of capturing the quality of the sound in a quiet tone sometimes is harder than actually singing loud. Because loud, you're just kind of, you're just putting it out there, right? But when you have to sing it really quiet, like, sometimes that's a lot harder. You have to put a little more support behind it. Maybe open it up a little more and do a few other things to try and get that sound to come through with enough power to be heard, but yet make it soft and have that tone to it, right? So she's definitely got a lot of control, and I can tell, like I said, that she's progressed from the last time I heard her. So let's go back a little bit, and I want to kind of hear that again here, that quiet part. Right there, that stuff is really, and that's what you picked up on. She's singing with a lot of feeling, of course. She always does. Here's the other thing that I've noticed about her when she's singing for these competitions. She's unfazed by when the judges push their buttons, right? It's like she's so in the zone, like some of the other artists that I've reacted to, that it doesn't faze her at all. I mean, I'm sure she notices it and she's thinking about it, but you can't tell at all from just looking at her. She's so like fixed on performing the song and putting the feeling behind it and really making it an amazing performance and telling the story right. So she's awesome that way. Let me go back just a little bit here. I'm not sure what they said, but she's like, I have no choice.
тупике. Никогда ты не поймешь, где-то там не со мной, так и не узнаешь ты.
Wow. She went high right there. I wonder if this is from like, because a lot of you have said that she, I don't know if it had started already here, but that she's been slowly kind of working on her upper register because she felt like she kind of lost some of that when she hit puberty and stuff like that. And so she's been really trying to kind of build that back up. So I'm wondering if this is a product of that or not. Let me go back and listen to that real quick.
Ты не поймешь, где-то там не со мной, так и не узнаешь ты.
Very clear.
Саваном белым
That's awesome.
где-то ты засыпаешь, где-то, но не со мной. Кружит белая вьюга, тихо ходит зима. Слышишь, как замерзаю снова я без тебя.
Okay. That was awesome. Yeah, she really brought it for this. And again, it doesn't surprise me at all because, again, she's one of those performers that she brings it for every performance. She lays it all out there. She puts her whole heart into each song that she sings, and regardless of what the judges were doing, pushing their buttons, talking, she was in the zone, performing, and brought a lot of feeling to that song. I wish they would have had the subtitles on this performance, but they didn't have any. It was misleading because it said English subtitles, but all it did was say music. So while she was singing, it just said music. When I first started it, that first 10 seconds or so, that's all it said, and so I just rewound and turned the subtitles off. But yeah, her voice is definitely maturing and filling out. You can hear that depth coming through. There's more resonance in her sound. And again, it has that special timbre to it. It's just kind of that darker tone to it that makes her voice unique, where you hear it and you're like, oh yeah, that's Deanna. So she's a remarkable artist, and very unique, and you could see the judges just giving in and pushing their buttons there. And they were just, you could see them just like intent on everything she was doing and all the words she was singing and everything. And I've talked about that, as far as the true test of a good performance is watching the audience, whether that's the judges or the crowd, and kind of how much they're being touched, how much they're being drawn in, how much they're being entertained. All those different things speak volumes about, in my case, where I wasn't able to understand what she was saying, even though I went through the lyrics. That's part of why I read through the lyrics at the beginning. But just watching them react, that helps me to kind of understand somewhat of what she's saying and the power of the different parts of the song, because I can see them reacting to it. So that's part of what I key in on. If you watched my reaction of Deanna for Yodel Time, where they were talking at the very end of her singing, when they were giving their feedback, and I couldn't understand any of that, but I was able to, from the body language and how the interactions played out, I was kind of able to tell yeah, so this was great. Powerful performance. She really is a complete performer, and she brought it again here. And yeah, so I'm excited to continue down the path with Deanna and to go on to the next song in this competition. I'll have to look again as to what that is. If you guys want to put a reminder in the comments and maybe send me a link. And this is where you can be helpful as well. If you have links to these songs that have English subtitles, for instance, or better quality or things like that, then please include those links in the comments below. That really is very helpful to me. But anyway, if you haven't already, if you could please subscribe, click the notifications. I hope that all of you are doing well, that you're happy, healthy, and having quality time with your family and loved ones. Take care.